Okay, now go.
So we're starting now.
Yeah, we're starting now.
Okay, so pan up on me then. Okay, so I started making salsa here, and I decided that I was going to record it instead of just doing it. I always do everything too late, as you can see. I have already started down here, so I'm just going to continue where I was and do this. Just slicing up the tomatoes. Let's keep it down on the. There are several different ways to do salsa. I mean, everybody does have their own way. This is like one of the basic ways that I'm going to do it here. It's one of the just a nice quick salsa, and then we'll be making chips afterwards since I forgot to bring some chips home from work. And just keep things simple. Do a couple tomatoes at a time. Do more if you want, depending on your level of experience. Tomatoes kind of loose.
Why does it look so fuzzy?
I don't know. It was clear a second ago.
Why don't you tell us how you cut those tomatoes?
Dice them. What would you like to know about the tomatoes?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh, you dice them. I mean, you can do it a different way. I don't know. Most people are going to dice them because, I mean, that's a salsa. It's a tomato. If you have something specific you want to do, then go right ahead and do that. Okay, anyway, next, I'll go ahead and put the onion in there. Cut my ends off the onion. Slice my onion in half. Usually have, even on the onion, this crap here on the onion, and you pull that off. And I usually like to, there's another layer like right underneath there. It's still pretty thin. It's kind of tough to chew. And some of it is thicker, and like, you probably can't tell on here, but it is thicker like down here on this side than it is on this side, because it's kind of papered in on this side. But I like to pull that whole thing off, that way I can just avoid the whole chewy onion part. I mean, I don't think you like eating paper, so.
I do.
See, that one there was actually kind of thick on the other side. I should have left that on. We'll do the same thing with the onion here. A couple slices here. Depending on your taste for onion, you can do them as thick as you want, as thin as you want. Since it is a salsa here, I do prefer like to do it. I like to do them thin. That might be. Let me see. What?
The battery is 15% or less.
Fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's a bit. I think we should put the whole thing in there. So we'll go into this part here. Nobody saw that. So when we drop stuff on the ground, or, well, let's say the ground, I mean, of course you're going to wash it off. I mean, in your own home anyway, wash it off. But that's what we like to call our secret ingredients. I don't know if I should be telling anybody that secret. So, on some occasions there might be a secret ingredient in food, but if you come over, I'm not going to put secret ingredients in your food. Slice my lime in there. Get my juicer here. My fancy juicer. And I'm probably going to break soon, because squeeze the line too hard. This is going to maintain your freshness of your salsa. You always want to, with fresh ingredients like this, you always want to make sure that you put like a lime in there. Lemon or lime, preferably a lime. Why, I don't know. That's the way I've always been taught. We have our avocado here. I'm actually going to wait to do this last. I'm going to do my cilantro and I had to dig through the cilantro to find at least decent cilantro because it all looked pretty bad. And again, this is all the taste, so you can use as little or as much cilantro as you want to.
Don't you need to wash them?
I did wash them already. This actually to me is just a little bit. Let's start with this here. If I need to add more, I will. But you're just going to roll it up a couple times just so you can get that nice. Slice, small, dice cilantro. I'm not very good with technical terms. I just know how to do it and how small to do it and shit like that. Anyway, so there's my cilantro. It's actually quite just a little bit of cilantro. And we'll do our jalapenos now. It's not too much. I'm gonna probably do. I don't think I'll do 5. Maybe 4, maybe 3. Again, it is taste. So, I mean, you have 3 here, 4 here. You might want to start out with 2, put in 3. That's not hot enough, put in 4. You know, on and on. This, I honestly don't think I'll take any more than 3 or 4 in there. I'm going to do 3.
Look how pretty the colors of the salsa.
I just want to cut off the ends here. If you want to go as far as doing so, you can take the seeds out. I leave them in. Some people think it contributes to the hotness. Some people think that the hotness is, I don't know if I can show you here, any of these. These are going to be kind of hard to see here. Can you see that pretty well?
Yeah.
You see the veins or the lines in there?
No.
These lines here, if you can see them, it's my camera phone, so it's not doing too well. They think that if you have a lot of these in here, it's going to be hot. So this could possibly be a hot one. Sometimes they think the more pointed they are, the hotter they are. Sometimes they say it's rounded. The color of them, if it's a red one, it might be really hot. I mean, I don't know. I like to smell it. I mean, this one here. Would you like to smell it?
Smell-o-vision.
It smells hot to me. So this is one that we're going to put in. And the same thing here. You're going to cut it a few times, lengthwise, both ways. And you're going to get your cut across. I like to do like an even number, 5 slices, 6 pieces. Same thing the other way. Poke my finger.
Another
that's not a secret ingredient.
That's a secret ingredient.
Maybe some skin. That's a secret ingredient.
See, I told you.
Line all these up. Get your cut on. This is over here. Yeah. I'm just saving
Woo, I
3.
can smell them.
Saving those 3.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Stay with them 3.
My garlic here. Put a couple cloves of garlic in here. I like garlic. I use garlic in everything. It's fine. It's chopped up. See. It comes out. So garlic again. I mean, like I said, it's all the taste. So I could put a few cloves of garlic in here. This one, these are kind of small, so I'll probably put all 5 of these in here.
Remember, there's some people out there who can't eat garlic,
They
like
don't
vampires.
The garlic in there.
But vampires like salsa.
No, they don't. They don't eat anyway. Okay, according to your whatever mythology you're going to look through.
I'm just kidding.
Some of them eat, some of them don't. I don't think any of them eat.
I don't know. I haven't read any that didn't eat.
What's your Ann Rice books? Do they eat?
No.
Eat in there? See, I don't think they ate in Blade. Did they eat in Blade?
Just,
I think I seen a vampire eat something one time. I'm gonna have to figure out what movie that was. Anyway, off subject. Back to my garlic.
that's me. This is ADD.
Can you read?
I keeping it on there.
You don't know that.
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Slice some garlic.
Now you just showing off.
We want to put in the pot. Got my garlic in there, and then we'll go back to our last thing here. Our second to last thing. Still got our nice little spices here. I found these nice little thing in somebody's basket that they didn't decide that they didn't want, I guess. Perfect. Take the avocado here. Wait a minute, sorry, I'm in there so far.
12:30.
Damn. Mess that up. Let's put that in there like that. It's gonna take me like 5 minutes to do this. It's not. Anyway, if you want to before, you can probably make a guacamole and then you can slice up or mash up your avocados. But I don't want to mash up my avocados. I'm gonna dice them up. You didn't see that. Matter of getting the pit out. Let's take this. And we'll slice down this way. Over here. Put that one in there. I'll probably say that was enough avocado, but I don't think it is, so we're going to do this one too. A little stem off the top.
Yummy, I snuck a piece.
Sometimes it's better if you quarter them. That way you can just peel it off like that and not do it as difficult as what I was just doing here. Just peel piece by little piece. And it also seems to work better if you peel your avocado from the front or from the top of it to the back. It seems to stay together that way. Anyway, make a couple of slices. Good. One.
That's cool.
That's cool.
You slice it like that.
Second one, secret ingredient. Move this out of the way. Okay, so now that we've got all that on there, let's run our mess here. Wipe my hands off a little bit. Have your spices, salt. This thing isn't working very well.
We're trying the sea salt.
Sea salt here, a bit more. Again, it's to taste. Nobody's just going to taste the same. If you can make somebody taste just like the same as somebody else's. Fresh cracked pepper, because I like fresh cracked pepper. A lot, obviously. Get our mixing spoon.
Look how pretty that is. $17.26.
Can't rush perfection. So there's the salsa, as you can see. We'll taste that in a minute here. Get this back over here. Get out of the way. We have tortillas.
Tortillas.
Got a handful of these. Now, depending on how you want these again, you can do a 4-slice cut. Since this is good size salsa here, we will leave it in 4s, and it's easier to cook that way, or it's faster anyway. So you have your tortillas here. Make sure it's hot enough. Just doing this little thing there. So drop these in here. You want to drop enough in there so that you don't overcrowd the whole thing, you know. So I think that was about enough there. That's not you. I just push it in the way.
Demi plie.
So I get one kind of cooked and done so I can end this because we're running up on, I believe, 20 minutes now.
Yep. Maybe you should have everything cut up.
No, because I'd like to show
I
everybody.
know you can show half of it. You know, you cut it.
Everything I didn't start with ingredients there. Anyway.
You could do what a lot of people do.
So anyway, it's gonna take a little bit longer to do these, so we'll just do it the regular way. Get my knife nipped into the spoon here. Mix this up a little bit more. Get everything. Make sure everything mingles. That's what it's about. All the flavors have to mingle so they can come together as one.
Yes, because they were single and ready to mingle.
So we got our salsa. It's good. It's got a good bite. I might put one more jalapeno in there. Well, that's all. So that's the next thing. It'll be your New Year's party thing, since that'll be happening in a little under 24 hours. So make the salsa, enjoy it, share it, spread it around, subscribe to my page, like my video, comment on my video, tell your friends, all that fun stuff. Try to start out new here, get all this done. I will try maybe at least once a week to put up new videos, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, enjoy your day and have a good night. Can you
Deuces.
Thank you. Bye.
I don't know how to stop it.
The red button there.